Hey there, two-wheel friends family. Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the latest, greatest, and most exciting updates from the world of motorcycles. Today, we're diving deep into the 2025 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200, a bike that continues to carry the iconic legacy of the Sportster name but with some updates and changes that you'll want to hear about. So, sit back, relax, and let's get into every detail about this ride. Harley Davidson has always been synonymous with freedom, power, and a unique riding experience, and the Sportster lineup has been a staple for decades. Since the Sportster's inception in 1957, it's been a versatile bike aimed at a wide range of riders, from novices looking to make their entry into the world of Harley to experienced riders who crave that bare-bones American cruiser experience. The Sportster 1200 has always delivered. Fast forward to 2025, and the Sportster 1200 is still very much alive and kicking. However, Harley has tweaked the bike for the modern rider, without straying too far from its heritage. Today, we'll be covering everything from its exterior design to the performance, engine specs, and of course, pricing. Starting with the front of the bike. The first thing that hits you is that unmistakable Harley-Davidson aesthetic. The 2025 Sportster 1200 still has that raw, muscular look that Harley riders love. The round headlamp, flanked by sleek turn signals, gives off a blend of old-school charm and modern sensibility. The headlamp casing has been updated with a more streamlined design, slightly smaller but brighter with the latest LED technology, which gives it a crisp and clear light beam at night without compromising the retro look. Moving downward, the front forks are sturdy, with beefy telescopic suspension that looks like it's ready to handle any road thrown at it. You get 43mm forks here, which might not be the largest out there, but they offer enough damping to ensure a smooth ride over various terrains, whether you're cruising on the freeway or handling rougher roads in the city. Now, as we look at the side profile, we see a bike that screams classic cruiser with the dash of modern minimalism. The teardrop-shaped gas tank is iconic for the Sportster line, holding just under 12.5 liters of fuel, which gives you decent range for a cruiser of this size. The tank features a subtle, elegant Harley-Davidson logo that doesn't scream for attention but rather whispers class and heritage. It's available in several colors, including vivid black, gunship gray, and a new vibrant copper sunrise, which has been turning heads at showrooms. The mid-mounted foot pegs offer a comfortable stance for most riders, although taller individuals might find it slightly cramped for long hauls. The seat height is just about 710mm, 28 inches, which makes it accessible for a wide range of riders, and the solo seat is supportive enough for day-to-day rides. The side panels and fenders retain a minimalist design, with a matte finish that pairs beautifully with the bike's chrome and black accents. Shifting around to the back of the bike, you'll notice a clean, simple rear fender that continues the Sportster's minimalist design philosophy. The rear light setup is compact and features LED tail lamps integrated into the turn signals, giving it a neat and polished look. No clutter here, just a tidy, purposeful rear end that doesn't detract from the overall aesthetic. You'll also notice the exposed rear shocks, which, in true Sportster fashion, add a bit of that retro mechanical charm. They're adjustable for preload, allowing you to dial in the ride comfort based on your weight or riding conditions. Whether you're riding solo or with a light luggage setup, these shocks do a decent job of absorbing road imperfections. But of course, it wouldn't be a Sportster without that big V-twin rumble, and the 2025 model doesn't disappoint. Underneath that muscular exterior sits Harley's renowned air-cooled 1200cc Evolution engine, which has been refined over the years to deliver both reliability and raw, punchy performance. This engine is an absolute beast when it comes to mid-range torque. It churns out 73 horsepower at around 6,000 RPM and a healthy 98 Nm, 72 pounds-feet, of torque at 3,500 RPM, meaning you've got plenty of grunt when you twist the throttle, especially in that sweet spot between 3,000 and 5,000 RPM where the bike truly comes alive. Whether you're cruising around town or opening it up on a highway, the Sportster 1200 has enough pull to keep things exciting, without feeling overly aggressive. Now, let's talk about how this translates into real-world performance. The Sportster 1200 isn't designed to be the fastest cruiser on the market, but it does deliver a thrilling, visceral riding experience. From a standstill, it'll get you from 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds, which isn't bad for a bike of this weight class. The gearbox is a 5-speed transmission, and while some riders may wish for a 6th gear for highway cruising, the 5-speed gearbox offers smooth and predictable shifts. One of the standout features of the Sportster is its mid-range torque. The torque band is wide and accessible, making it easy to overtake on highways without constantly downshifting. It's a bike that's happiest at mid-range speeds, where you can just cruise along, listen to that throaty exhaust note, and enjoy the ride. In terms of handling, Harley has improved the 2025 Sportster 1200's agility. The bike weighs in at around 563 pounds, 255 kilograms, which is on the heavier side for a cruiser of this size, but the low center of gravity helps manage the weight surprisingly well. When you're riding, it feels planted and stable, especially in a straight line. However, don't expect it to be nimble in tight corners or twisty mountain roads. That's not what this bike is built for. The suspension is firm enough to offer good feedback, but it's not too harsh. You'll feel the road beneath you, but it won't jar your spine over rough patches. That said, if you're doing a lot of long-distance riding, you might want to consider upgrading the suspension for extra comfort, but for city riding and shorter cruises, the stock setup is more than adequate. Braking is handled by a single front disc with a dual-piston caliper and a single rear disc, also with a dual-piston setup. While it's not the most advanced braking system on the market, it's sufficient for a cruiser like the Sportster 1200. ABS comes as standard, which is a nice touch, especially for new riders or those who might find themselves in less than ideal road conditions. One thing worth noting is that the 2025 model also includes Harley's traction control system, which helps maintain stability when riding in wet or slippery conditions. It's a welcome addition, especially for riders who may use this bike as a daily commuter in varied weather. So, what's all this going to cost you? The 2025 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200 is priced starting at around $13,995, which puts it squarely in the mid-range for cruisers of its caliber. There are, of course, various customization options, as is typical with Harley, so if you want to add some personal flair, be it with paint, exhaust systems, or additional accessories, be prepared to spend a little more. Considering the history, heritage, and the raw, authentic experience the Sportster 1200 offers, it's a solid option for riders who want a slice of Harley's iconic cruiser experience without venturing into the more expensive end of the market. Sure, there are other more technologically advanced or comfortable bikes out there, but the Sportster 1200 is about something else entirely. It's about feeling the road, hearing that engine roar, and riding with a sense of freedom that only a Harley can deliver. And there you have it, folks, our detailed review of the 2025 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200. Whether you're a longtime Harley enthusiast or someone looking to get into the cruiser world, this bike definitely has something special to offer. We hope this review helped you get a better feel for what the Sportster is all about in 2025. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Would you ride this bike, or do you have your eyes on something else? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update from Two Wheel Trends. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and ride safe.